Hi guys, it's Crystal and
Amanda.
So we're back today and we are going to be doing another baby shower DIY, but this could just be a gift, Christmas, birthday. This is just any picture. So you know we've done sublimation before, but I want to show you a little bit of a trick creating a pillow. So what we're going to be utilizing today is a t-shirt. So I created a rocking chair with an old rocking chair I had. At the bottom I put tulle to make it look like a tutu, hung a little wreath on the side. And what I'm going to do with this pillow, I've already printed it out, sublimation, and remember, it always looks a little bit, like the color's not so good whenever you first print it out, but whenever you put it down, it's going to look really good. So I took one of her 4D ultrasounds, so hopefully you can see that. Isn't she super cute? Hopefully I'll show y'all here really quick. She's not going to mind me sharing her. Isn't she adorable? And we haven't even met her yet. Super cute. I think she has Alicia. Doesn't she look like Alicia? Super cute. Anyways, Mama says that she thinks she has daddy's lips, but I think she looks just like her mama, but we're about to find out very soon. So what we did was, I'm going to bring you back up here. So we've already printed this off, okay, with sublimation. I have tons of videos here on my channel. Just type in sublimation and you'll see those. But we've already printed this off. The printer that I have is a Sawgrass SG400. Links are in the description. You do have to have a special printer for this. So we've already printed off our sublimation paper and we're going to take a t-shirt. So to make this pillow, I didn't want to have to go search for some fabric because I'm going to have to find some either 50-50 blend or polyester. I had already had some of the Gildan 50-50 t-shirts on hand from some videos we did before. Now you can find these at your local Michael's. So if you have Michael's, you can find them there. Hobby Lobby may have them, but I'm not too sure whether they carry the 50-50 or not, but for sure Michael's does. If not, order it from that t-shirt place I've talked about before. It's around $2 a shirt. I'll have it linked down below as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our t-shirt here. Hopefully you guys can see this pretty good. We're going to take our ruler and our rotary blade, and we're going to cut this shirt down. So I want to keep a nice size pillow. This is going to be for that rocking chair. So I'm going to just cut off like this top part. So I'm going to turn it this way so maybe y'all can see a little bit better as I cut. So you just want to kind of straighten the shirt up here so we can make sure it's a pretty straight line. And what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm trying to make sure hopefully y'all guys can see. I can't really bring you guys down because I don't think, I'm going to try to. I think y'all can see pretty good. All right. So I'm going to try to keep it as straight as possible. I'm just going to come right up underneath these armpits here and just try to cut a straight line is what I'm going to do. You're not really going to tell when we sew it up anyways, getting pretty close. I think that's probably going to be pretty good. I'm just making sure on the width here to make sure it looks the same. All right, so I'm just cutting off the part with the arms of the neck. So I've got it down on my rotary mat. I'm going to take my rotary blade. I've got my little handy dandy ruler here. And I'm going to cut this off and basically create like a half shirt. You can save this because that's in style to hang over your tank tops. Yeah. So we'll save this and do it with another project because those are in style. So now what we're left with is this piece right here. So now we have the pillow. So we can either leave the sides like this and just sew up the bottoms, but I'm not going to do that because it's not going to, I want my stitch lines. You know what I mean? I want to have the stitch lines where they need to be. So what I'm going to do is, just like this, making sure it's as flat as possible, I'm going to take a pair of fabric scissors and I'm going to go ahead and go straight up that line. So I know this shirt, since we've used it before, the image is going to come out very well. So that way I'm going to have a very nice image. So I'm going to go ahead and keep going. Now you could go ahead if you want to and cut off the bottom. So that way whenever you stitch it, you don't have to worry about like this piece right here. But when I go to sew it, I'm just going to make sure I stitch right about here to make sure that goes inside so I don't even have to mess with it. So what we're going to do at this point is I'm going to take off one of those and just leave this top one. And I'm going to go ahead and take my image here and put it where I want it. So I'm going to put this face down where I want it. So somewhere right about there. All right. Where's my, okay. Hand me that camera stand. All right, so now we're going to take this over to the heat press and press it. So now we're over here at the heat press. You want to go ahead and put your parchment paper down so that way it's protecting your platen. Go ahead and take your image and get it on here. So it's all the way on the platen. Now we're going to take another piece of parchment paper and we're going to put it on top. Now we're going to go ahead and put this inside the heat press And I've got it set for 60 seconds, but I'm gonna pop it back open probably about 50 seconds because this is 50-50, so it does tend to yellow if you leave it too long. So I've got light pressure. I'm gonna go ahead and close that now. All right, so we're gonna pop it open. I went ahead and went 60 seconds. This is gonna be the second time I've printed this. So let's see, second time I've pushed it. And that looks a lot better. So I'll show you the other side in just a second. So let me bring this over and we'll talk about it. I'll show you really quick. This is why you put parchment paper at the bottom to protect your platen. See how easy that could have happened? So this is the final look of it. Look how cute it is, super cute. So this is using a 4D ultrasound. You could use a regular ultrasound. It's just gonna have it'll be the same type of look. It's just, you know, different. You know how there's the different with the black and white, and then these are the 4D, super cute. But the first time I pressed it, this is what it looked like. There was not enough, so you can see the waves right here. There was not enough pressure, so I brought that pressure up a little bit. So this is the first time that's ever happened to me. But yeah, definitely make sure there's some good contact. You just don't want it to be real, you know, hard. But anyway, so this is what it should look like though. But that was a good example. Now, because I flipped it on the back side so I didn't have to waste. But because I put this down on my platen, it's a good thing that that parchment was there because this ink went on it. Yeah. But that's what it's gonna look like, so cute. Now what were you gonna say?
It'd be cute to do the 4D on one side of the pillow and then the black and white one on the other side of the pillow.
That would be a good idea. Super cute. These would be cute to frame them inside picture frames too, wouldn't they? Which I guess you could print them off, but yeah, that'd be cute. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna carry on, and what we're gonna do is flip the shirt. So we're gonna have, you know, right sides together, which now I have one wrong side because I did it on the back, it's fine. So fabric pretty much looks the same. So we're gonna put the two right sides together. We're gonna stitch all the way around, leaving a little gap here to stuff in all our stuffing, and then sew that up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and cut it and take it over back to the board. All right, so now what we're gonna do, this is the bad side. What we're gonna do is flip this inside out. Now, you may wanna leave yourself a little bit of a bigger spot to pull this through. I don't like to, I try not to, that way it's easier to sew up and you won't really see, it's not really easier to sew up, so you don't see that stitch line, if you will. So, I'm just flipping this inside out, I just push it through that hole. And this is just a t-shirt, guys, and you could use an old t-shirt or, and obviously you wouldn't want it stained up or whatever, but it'd be cool for creating like your kids' memory stuff, especially like grandpa's old t-shirt that may have passed away or something, and then putting his picture on his old t-shirt or something would be cute too. Let's see, popping these through, and I just thought it would be a good one to share since the fact that I'm using a t-shirt instead of using fabric, you know. All right, there we go. So once you have all those pushed through, you really want to try to push them corners through. You're going to kind of press that. We could take it back over to the iron and really press those out if we wanted to. But I think we're pretty good. So now you can see that image. Isn't that cute? What we're going to do is we're going to take our cotton. Now I buy my bag. I'm going to show you all that really quick. I buy this bag just in case you haven't seen my videos before. This is huge. Can't even fit it all in here. It is polyfill, but it's the ginormous bag. And it is 50 ounces. From Walmart, it's $8. So that is like the best deal that I have found on it. So you really could just get away with a small bag on this. But see, and that's why it's kind of better to have a bigger hole too to stuff this. But I really like to be able to, and you want to get it, once you get that cotton in there, start stuffing it towards the corners here. Once you think that you've got it good enough, so about like that, just kind of making sure I've got it even, pushing down. What I'm going to do is go over now to the sewing machine. I've just got those tucked in nicely. They pretty much fall in place on their own. I'm going to go carefully, just stitch on it just like this. I'm not even going to take you guys over there. I'm just going to stitch that up and I'll be right back. Okay, so here it is. I just stitched up the bottom right here just to kind of seal it off. Once again, you can kind of really use it. When you work with sublimation, if you've watched videos in the past or you already own it, you know that you really need to work with 100% polyester, but you can get away with 50-50, especially something like this. You're not washing it anyway, so it's not going to come out or anything like that, but it's super cute. Great gift idea to even give this to mom as a gift, or like I said, putting, you know, your husband's face on here or whatever, but just utilizing a t-shirt is what I wanted to show you today. So, okay, this was a small shirt, so this was actually utilizing a small shirt. I was thinking I was using a large. So if you used a large or a medium, this would be an even bigger pillow. So I mean, obviously not too much bigger, but a large definitely would have been bigger. I thought it was even a large. So small makes pretty good size. So for a small shirt, I guess I could give you an example of sizing.
Must be a small and adult.
That's about 15.5 by 13. So 15.5 by 13 is a great size pillow. So there it is. Isn't that super cute? So that's going to set on top of that rocking chair. I'll try to really get a good picture on that to upload with this, as I've said before. So I think that's it. A super easy project. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But thank you for being here. If you like this and enjoyed this video, please hit the like button down below and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.